All right, Collector 007 here with the new knife from a company that I've been dealing with for quite a while. It's called Dispatchknives, D-I-S-P-A-T-C-H, Dispatch. So this is a company that makes really very inexpensive knives, basically. However, the quality is, for my opinion, second to none. This particular knife, I just got it for review, and I have to say, I've been carrying it for a few days, and it's an incredible knife. If you told me what the price was, and it's probably in the $20 range, I wouldn't believe it at first. Because years ago, when you bought a knife that was under $50, you pretty much got a piece of junk, you know, like something from a gas station or something. And this by far is not a piece of junk. Just take a look at that. That is a good looking knife. So, you know, first off, let's just get the specs out of the way. This is a pretty good size knife. It is an EDC knife, but it could definitely be used for hunting, camping, survival. But definitely, you know, you could EDC this knife. It's not too small, not too big. It's 7.6 inches overall. And the blade in this beautiful satin finish with this Tanto point on it, it's a little over 3 inches on the blade. This is a liner lock, so very easy. Get your fingers out of the way. And it's a flipper to open it up. So just go like that, and you got your little flipper right there, and that just leaps right out. And you can see that is a gorgeous knife, very sharp right out of the box. The point on that is definitely made for piercing, that's for sure. So this would go through anything like butter. It has a nice deep pocket clip on it, and really nice. The handle is a G10, and it's got a sort of a non-slip kind of a design to it. So it's not too aggressive, like some knives that, you know, feel like you got sandpaper in your pocket. It's got a nice little texture, and it's got these nice little like V little designs on it. So that's sort of like right where you would be, you know, holding it right there. So actually well thought out, that's for sure. It says dispatch right on the blade right there. What else could I say? Really nice. Like I said, anti-slip, so I like that. It's very important because, again, I've had some knives that when you go like this, they feel like they're just going to fall on the floor and slide out of your hand, and that's not the case. Very well made. You could feel it. I don't know if I said, but it's 4.5 ounces, so not too light, not too heavy. I think it's really one of the perfect size, sort of right in the sweet spot of knife that you want. You know, if you're looking for, you know, a small, you know, fancy gentleman's folder, that's probably not it. This is something that's meant to do, you know, do the work. Like I said, this would cut through rope like butter. This would cut through wood if you're camping or something like that. If hunting, you needed to, you know, trim small game or something like that, you could do this. And then this is all water resistant, high quality steel on this. So you could just rinse it off, wash it off, and dry it, and you'll be back to business again. So what a good knife. So I'm going to leave the link below. And what else could I say? It's just something I could just admire this all day long, which is what I do with most of my knives. I guess I'm obsessive about it, but I really like it. As far as, again, the opening, this personally is my favorite way of opening. You know, the flipper. To me, the flipper is just the most natural. So once, you know, this is in your pocket like so, once you pull it out of your pocket, you just go like that. It just opens up so nice and easy. And, you know, I've only opened this a dozen or so times, so the more you do it, the more it's going to break in and get even smoother. But it's really nice and perfect. It has some nice jipping right on the back right there. And again, that Tanto style, not everyone's favorite. It's certainly my favorite. I think that is a good-looking knife. Between a Tanto and a clip point, those are my two favorite blade shapes, personally. But this one, you know, even though it's not really a modern design, the Tanto, it sort of has that sort of, I don't know, sci-fi, sort of modern type of look to it. So very good knife. Again, I'm going to leave the link below for this knife from Dispatch on Amazon. And I am an Amazon affiliate. If you buy it, Amazon will throw me a couple of cents. So thank you very much for that. And I can retire to Tahiti if I sell 10 million of these, and that'll be great. So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you guys soon.